White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre was asked about the potential rise in anti-Semitism yesterday. Just watch.
What is his level of concern right now about the potential rise of anti-Semitism in light of everything that's going on in Israel?
So a couple of things. We have not seen any credible threats. I know there's been always questions about credible threats, and so just want to make sure that that's out there. But look, Muslim and those perceived to be Muslim have endured a disproportionate number of hate-fueled attacks. And certainly President Biden understands that many of our Muslim, Arab Americans and Palestinian American loved ones and neighbors are worried about the hate being directed at their communities. And so one of the things that the president has done is directed his team, Homeland Security team, to prioritize prevention and disruption of any emerging threats that could harm the Jewish, the Muslim, Arab Americans, or any other communities.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't get any clearer the more you watch it. I saw it live, and I asked the same question. We were all asking the same question here, Jake. Why did she feel the need to talk down anti-Semitism in America like it's not on the top of her list of things to focus on?
Right. I mean, that's the mind of the leftist right there. It's simple friend versus enemy distinction. They know in their coalition here in the U.S. are people who are anti-Israel, who are anti-Semitic, who are pro-Hamas, whatever it is. And so it's that simple. They don't see things in terms of right and wrong. They see it in terms of friend versus enemy. That's what we saw right there in that presser. That's what we've seen. That's why the left refuses to condemn these outrageous remarks, these attacks against innocent men, women, and children in the Middle East. But, you know, it goes to a larger point. Which is basically, you saw Henry Kissinger a couple of weeks ago. You know, he kind of admitted too late towards the end of his life, well, maybe we shouldn't have let all these people into the U.S. who clearly don't share our values, right? I mean, I appreciate his candor, in his 90s or 100s, whatever he is. But, there were people 75 years ago telling you this was a mistake. OK, so now we have millions of people. There are thousands, at least tens of thousands in this country who have that murderous mentality towards Christians,
You think the number is that high?
Oh, absolutely. And I think they're just waiting for some kind of lever the Democrats will pull in an election year, possibly next year. We'll see that kind of violence in our streets.
Jake, what on the battlefield would inform you how many of them could possibly be here? Was that sort of, transport to the United States? Was that travel something that you would hear talked about among our enemies?
Absolutely. So when I was in Iraq, a lot of my friends were deployed to the southern border, along with the President Trump's troops he sent down there. And they encountered Middle Eastern terrorists at our southern border. We know they're here. It's just a matter of how many.